Today we have got a very special Squad Builder Showdown. We are doing it on Icon Zlatan IBRAHIMOVIC. James, EA need to give the people what they want, mate, because we didn't get end of an era Zlatan, but today we've got Icon Zlatan. This is going to be very, very good. This man has been around the block. Started at Malmo, played for Ajax, Juve, Inter, Barca, AC, PSG, Man United, LA Galaxy, and then back to Milan.
I would argue that Zlatan is probably the closest thing to Haaland that we've seen before. In that he's tall and like very athletic. Like I think it's because he does karate, right? Some of the goals he scores, he literally like flicks his leg up over his head and like backheel stuff in. It's outrageous.
The amount of honours that this man has won is crazy. Eredivisie. Serie A twice with Juve, Serie A 3 times with Inter, the Super Cup, La Liga, Super Coppa, the Club World Cup, the Serie A again 2 more times, the Liga, the Coupe de everything.
He's not won a Champions League though.
He's not won a Champions League. He did win the Europa League with Man U, and he is, or was, playing football at the age of 42.
Yes, his longevity, I think, is one of the things that's most impressive.
Crazy. I mean, his body is battered. Did you see that video of him getting...
He's got no knees.
Like synovial fluid drained out of his knee and... Oh, mate.
He's got no knees, mate. He's still playing football in the Champions League. Crazy.
Crazy. However, let's remove the facade, James, and let's back out to the squad. And obviously, EA haven't actually given us Icon Ibra yet, or end of an era Ibra. So we've took it upon ourselves during footies to make our own content, James. And we are creating Icon Ibra and doing a video as if we've got Icon Ibra by using Henrik Larsson for the chemistry. And then when we go into the game, we will play Zlatan, his Centurions card, which I don't think I've ever actually done a Squad Builder Showdown on anyway. So this is nice and fun because when he come out, he was about 6 million coins. He still, in July, costs $1 million. $1 million in July. I guess the market has deflation rather than inflation. In this deflated market, $1 million coins is the equivalent of about 10 million a few months ago.
I mean, I packed team of the season Mo Salah earlier today, and he's 400k, right? I think that puts into perspective.
This level up Kalulu when he's 20.
Yeah, exactly. It's mental,
20k,
bro.
James.
I don't understand why he's so expensive.
Because it's Ibra. Because we haven't had the end of an era one that everyone wants. Doesn't he have beef with EA? Is that what it is?
That is the thing, though, isn't it? Like, didn't they have an argument about, like, he said that he never agreed to let FIFA use his image or something like that? Like, it was a couple of years ago, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure when you play in a football league and then the football league licenses out all of the image rights to all of the players as part of your playing in the football league, that does give them license to your image. I mean, I ain't no lawyer, but it does sound very much Ibra being Ibra. I've
actually just noticed, like, on the subject of that, he's not got a kit on in this photo. He's wearing a white shirt, so I don't know what shirt he was wearing. Maybe he was wearing a different shirt in this photo. I'm actually very confused.
Maybe they erred on the side of caution and got an old picture of him from when they did definitely have the license. It does seem a little bit like Ibra being Ibra. Like, he's a character, isn't he? He plays up to his own Chuck Norris jokes, which is a bit weird when you're 42, I'll be honest with you. But it's funny. In small doses, anyway. I can't imagine being on his team.
He's one of the first footballers to really embrace, like, marketing, I would say, in that sense. Like, I don't know whether... I assume, given the benefit of the doubt, that's not what he's like every day, because that would be... You'd
bloody hope so, wouldn't you? Because he'd properly do your head in. Oh, my God. But it is funny for the cameras.
Yeah, like, some of the stuff he says, like, oh, what was he talking about? Like, football players, he's like, yeah, humans don't compare themselves, or lions don't compare themselves to humans. I was like, these are great. Who writes these? These are fantastic.
He's got a ghostwriter. He's like when anyone gets a bit famous and releases a book. Oh, it's like the Zoella novel or something like that.
Yeah, literally. And it was like when he was getting compared to Carlos Vela, because he was in the MLS obviously for a long time, and they were like, oh, Carlos Vela is said one of the best players in the league. What do you think about that? He's like, yeah, where was I when I was in my prime? Like, I was in Europe competing at the highest level, and Carlos Vela's in his prime playing in the MLS. Like, what do you want from me?
Interestingly, here's a question for you, which I don't know the answer to because my ball knowledge is basically negative. However, I do know, as I'm sure everyone knows, Henrik Larsson was really good at football, James.
Yes.
Really, really good at football. And he's also Swedish.
Yes.
His prime is 90 rated. I don't think it's unreasonable to say that Ibra is better than Henrik Larsson. However, maybe some Swedish people would disagree in the comment section. Feel free to let me know.
Recency bias is really rough because I never watched Henrik Larsson play. I've not even really watched clips of Henrik Larsson play. Like, he retired just after I was born, basically. Like, it's really difficult for me to... Do you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't really give you a accurate description of his style of play or anything about him.
Fair. So what I was going to ask you then, with that being a starting point, if Ibra ever did resolve his issues with EA and get an icon card, what rating would you give his prime?
What rating would I give? Okay, so we're talking about prime Ibra. Let me compare it to some other players. Like, prime Zidane is 96.
Well, I've got all the strikers up. R9, 96. Muller, 94. Mid R9, 94. Henry, 93. Van Basten, 93. Eto'o, 92.
But the thing is, it's tough because I would say there should... I don't think he's as good as Henry or Eto'o.
Okay. Do you think he's as good as Drogba?
Tough. Close. I think it's closer. Maybe 91.
There's definitely going to be some Ibra stands in the comment section that disagree with that.
No one can argue Ibra is better than Henry. I think it's a mental case to make. I think that you're insane if you're trying to argue that. I think Henry should be higher rated personally, but I'm also biased, so...
When I look at icon profiles for players that I have, I guess this Sanchez guy played for Real Madrid. Like, beyond that, I don't really know who this guy is,
True.
you know?
True.
But that doesn't mean they're not good. That just means I haven't got a clue about football. He's 92. Is Ibra as good as him? Is Ibra as good as Eto'o?
Eto's a tricky one as well, because I feel like a lot of these players as well suffer a lot from, like, what I would call FIFA bias, in that I've played with Eto'o a lot in FIFA.
Did you know Hullet is the best footballer ever, James?
This is what I mean. And like, I've played with Eto'o so much in FIFA, even before he was an icon card, and he was good the whole time. I think Eto's good. In reality, have I watched him play? Not really. I know I've watched a lot of Henry play, and I know Henry's good. But like Van Basten, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Butragueño, Puskas, when have I ever watched these guys play? Never.
Mate, I hate Ruud van Nistelrooy. What that man used to do to Everton used to make me cry as a child. Van Nistelrooy is actually insane. I remember for the first time ever, Everton were beating Man U, and this is probably somewhat of a false memory that I've added things to over the years and made up. But in my head, we were like, let's say 2-1 up against Man United at Goodison. Little Andy sitting in the stands watching along. Sir Alex Ferguson thinks, do you know what? I'll sub on Ruud van Nistelrooy. And I was like, oh my God. Pretty sure he scored like 2 or 3 goals in about 4 minutes and we lost. Hate him. He's too good at football. Yeah, I mean, when you look at these lists, and we've chitty-chatted all about this, you could just go on forever, can't you? And I feel like EA have set a hard precedent when they first put the icons out, and they don't want to downgrade icons that maybe went into the game first, and then they're trying to squash in other icons, and they haven't got enough wiggle room for like the difference between R9, who is like one of the best, if not the best striker ever, and Van Nistelrooy, Lineker, Van Persie.
I've scrolled down.
4 ratings, you know?
Michael Owen is 91 rated, and he's one of the only players in this list that's won a Ballon d'Or. Like, Rooney hasn't won one, Gary Lineker hasn't won one, Eto'o hasn't won one, like, Henry hasn't won a Ballon d'Or, but Michael Owen's 91 rated. How's that work?
Fernando Torres, 91 rated, not sure about that.
It's tricky, man.
It's hard. Tell you what's not hard. Guessing your formation, James. We've had a lot of Ibra-based chit-chat. Let's jump into it.
Okay.
Also, shout out to my boy Papan. Said this before in a video. Every person who's on FIFA who's won a Ballon d'Or is either still in the game because they're playing football, Modric, Benzema, Ronaldo, Messi even, or is an icon.
What, everyone that's ever won the Ballon d'Or?
Except for if they're in FIFA. There's obviously people who've won the Ballon d'Or and aren't in FIFA anymore, but all of the ones that are in FIFA
I see what you mean.
Are either in the game still, so are just normal cards, or an icon, apart from Papan. He's a hero.
That makes sense. I mean, it's not hard because
that
the last 10 years...
That doesn't make sense. That's really mean. Everyone who's won the Ballon d'Or's an icon, apart from him.
Wait, apart from Papan?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm just going to fact check. Was it like... But a lot of them are just Ronaldo and Messi, so it's not it's not that.
No, come on. R9's won it, hasn't he?
Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, but I mean, R9 was one of the best players ever, so, you know, you're not going to... To be fair, there's loads of these players that just...
See? Yeah, and they're all on FIFA, and we've all got icon cards, apart from Papan.
Fair enough, mate.
Sorted out, EA. What formation do you want, James?
I would like The 4-3-1-2.
You may have it.
Nice.
I would like...
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Wait, have you not written a formation down?
I forgot. I got too involved in the Ballon d'Or talk.
Just spent 20 minutes talking about Ibra and he hasn't even got a formation written down?
Yes. Yes.
4-3-2-1.
Right, 4-3-3-4.
Lovely. That is the longest intro we've had in Squad Builder Showdown in a while, I'll be honest with you. But it's interesting. Let me know what you think of all them thoughts down in the comment section. What rating should Ibra be? Was he better than Larson? Yeah. What do you think of the other icon ratings? What do you think of Ibra making Bruce Lee quotes up about him? Is it Bruce Lee? No.
The kind of. I know what you mean. Yeah.
What's he called?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. Yeah, Chuck Norris quotes up about himself.
I mean, we're going to have this conversation again next year when the women icons come in the game, so...
Female Chuck Norris. No, what rating this should be?
Well, that's the thing.
I'm fully on board with, just putting this out there, I'm fully on board with the women cards being rated against each other, just as Pele is rated against his peers, so he gets 99.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm excited to score some Travellas with Sam Kerr and make dweebs cry.
I just hope they're good. I hope they're good in game. That's the main thing I'm worried about, is if there's going to be a big difference between how the females play and the men play, just because the bodies.
They are very good, James.
That's exciting news for me. That's what I want to know.
I've played it. They're very good. Shh. Into the first section we go then, James. I'm feeling Capgun Tom-like.
Oh no, please. Not like this.
I would like 2 German players.
Oh, put my whiteboard
from
down.
Real Madrid.
No, why?
Shapeshifters Rudiger and Shapeshifters Kroos.
Kroos can play centre forward.
Hell yeah.
I feel ill. No. That's so bad for me. I hate it so much. I hate it. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I didn't write any German players down. I should have written down Rudiger in hindsight. I wrote down...
You hate Rudiger, James.
Kulusevski and Harry Kane.
Would you say that Rudiger is your least favourite card in this game to play against?
It's just stupid, man. It doesn't make any sense. He just runs around like with the body of a centre-back and the pace of Mbappe. How does that make any sense? Pushing my players over. I'm like, my centre-backs are running at him. He goes, no. Ooh, just pushes them over and runs off.
It's like Vinnie Jones in the X-Men movie.
Literally, I hate it. You can have them, obviously. Kroos is really good as well. I don't know if he's good as a centre-forward, but he's very good as a centre-mid CDM, so I can imagine he's pretty nice.
He's got 5-star. He's actually got quite good all-round stats, to be honest with you. 90 agility, 90 balance. Some good long shots. I like it.
I don't.
Who would you like?
I would also like to dip into La Liga, you know. But I'm going to go with Johan Cruyff and Pedri.
Is that dipping into La Liga, is it?
Yep.
Johan Cruyff.
Yep.
Good.
Prime.
Good. Guess what I wrote down, James?
Not those two.
Isak.
Oh, yeah.
And Neymar, because I've got PTSD from you in that bloody stupid Neymar card. Have you still got it?
Yeah, of course I do.
Someone needs to save the world and make you discard that thing.
Yeah, but they can't, because every time I play with Neymar, I win.
Yeah, because he's bloody cheating. Gives me flashbacks, mate. And not in the Jamie Vardy style, in that I'm going to have nightmares and cold sweat style. Let's move into the midfield. You can have them both. Tell you what I love, James. Perfect links.
Oh, yeah?
Dutch perfect links.
Oh. Who?
I'm going to go Veerman.
What? Who are these people?
Take that back. Xavi Simons.
Okay.
Very, very good card. And a man who's one of them weird heroes that costs an absolute fortune because they were really, really good, even though they were in a league that nobody cares about, but it doesn't matter because they're heroes, so they get full chemistry anyway. Kind of like Marquez. Dirk Kuyt.
That's not a perfect link.
Well, no, it's not, but he does get the other two that have got a perfect link to each other, full chemistry.
No. If you're going to do it, mate, you got to do it properly. Watch this. I'm going to go for Goretzka, Kimmich, and Musiala.
Brilliant.
I didn't write any of yours down, obviously, because why would I do any of those?
Well, I didn't write any of yours down, obviously, because why would I do any of those?
Didn't upgrade the Goretzka, but I think the 96 is enough.
Wait, what? You've got...
Level up. Team of the season, red pick. Oh, look at that midfield. It looks absolutely glorious.
That is sickening. Nice Pedri chemistry, James.
True. True. Don't worry, we're on the way.
I hope this... I mean, I know Koita's gone down. He was like a mil for ages, but the market has crashed, and I'm pretty sure he's like 250k now. I hope this Xavi Simons isn't still a mil, he says worryingly, with not many coins left.
I don't think so. Surely not.
No, he's 150k. What a time to be alive.
Nice.
What a card.
Nice.
I really wanted him on the road to glory, and he was literally like 1.5 million coins, so I couldn't. I am looking forward to trying this boy out. Okay. What are we doing? This is ridiculous. Not only are we building it around an icon, we're also being as annoying as humanly possible.
Yeah, my team looks so stupid.
Think of the content, James.
I've got
Let me guess your players. Danny Aaron's deliberately gets hit in the nuts by a football from a hot air balloon.
That's class, to be fair. I mean, you've got a chance now. I've got 6 players in, and only one of them's got 0 chemistry points. So,
yeah, but also, it's dead easy to get chemistry. I'm probably not going to get them. Think of the content, James. Let me eat in the nuts.
Let me eat in the nuts. Come on. Let me eat the nuts.
Come on, you're not using them anyway.
Come on.
Shall we move on to the fullbacks?
Yeah.
Right, James, into the fullbacks we go. I'm going to make you go first before we move on to me getting hit in the nuts because it's not gone well for me.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, who do you want?
I would like a player that I have unlocked and haven't had a chance to use even one time. Camavinga. Shape-shifting out to left back.
Shape-shifting? You have just been speaking to your Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to me and James on Twitch, by the way, if you want to come watch the streams. I'm not playing Level Up. It's July. I'm not playing this game. Oh, what do we... You've unlocked Camavinga, James. Pick a side, mate. Either you're a nerd or you're not.
No. All I had to do is do loads of SBCs. I did it in like 25 minutes.
I didn't realise that's how you got him. I probably would have got him myself.
I didn't have to play the game. Christ.
Why just sit there with 0 coins on Footbin or Item Force? I ain't touching that.
No, yeah, you just did the shape-shifting upgrade SBC like 50 times. It was easy. It was easy peasy.
Oh.
And then I'm going to go for Lucas Vazquez because there's 0 chance you've written him down.
Yeah, and I picked Gavi on the other side, and I open if you were being a big old nerd and got that one, you'd have the other one as well. Never mind.
Oh, I didn't know because you had to play the game for that one, so I didn't do that one.
It's almost all your chemistry for Pedri straight away. I put Miranda because I didn't think you'd have the bottle to go for Jordi Alba. And then I put Gavi because I thought you might think I wouldn't think you'd have that one, which I didn't think you did have that one, and you didn't have that one.
Would you like to know something sad? Don't have Jordi Alba anymore.
Oh, that is sad.
I know. Who do you want?
I was going to go for a German Bundesliga perfect link combo.
Oh, interesting.
That was going to be Shapeshifters Klosterman. And Showdown Henriks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I discarded Henriks. Don't have it anymore, so I can't do that. So now I'm a little bit in the mud, and I don't really know what to do, to be honest with you. I need chemistry for Rudiger and Kroos.
Yes, that is accurate.
And I was going to be a smart ass and get it by getting 3 more German players and building a Bundesliga team at the same time.
Yeah,
to make a bit of a hybrid. I guess that's out the window now, and you're probably going to hit me in the nuts for content. And by the nuts, I mean the fullbacks.
Okay.
Jordi Alba.
Okay.
And then on the other side, this video, I mean, it didn't start strongly with a 14-minute intro, but it has devolved, we'll say. Let's go DeMarcos.
No! I wrote down Javi Galán and Montiel.
4 players I've wanted, and I could have had them all. I'm a genius.
So close, yet so
Got a
far.
cup on my nuts, mate. You couldn't hit me if you wanted to.
That is frustrating. I mean, we're both on full teams. Do you still need Ken? What are we saying? You do need a bit more Ken.
Only a little, though. Which is good. It's better than the amount I needed before.
Very true.
That is usually how it works. You had extra players that link together. Unless they just picked, like, Theo Hernandez at left back or something. Which I also was tempted to do, but I'd use my special position change, so I couldn't use Kalulu at right back.
Did you use your special position change? Oh, I forget the cruise. Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah, cruise.
Ah, yeah. Okay, because I haven't used my special position change yet.
No, you've got Camavinga at left back, but he actually plays there.
Yeah, and the same with the Lucas Vazquez card. That card is actually a right back, I think.
The Centurions on.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Well.
And so far, the only person who's been hitting the nuts is Danny Aaron's.
Honestly, that video is so good.
If people haven't seen this video, they're just going to think I'm so weird.
It's so good.
Chris MD went up in a hot air balloon and dropped footballs on Danny Aaron's until they hit him in the nuts. Yeah. Shall we move on?
Yeah, let's.
Okay, James. Do you know what? I'm going to make you go first again.
Okay. I would like La Liga players. I'm going to use my position change because I'm going to grab Montiel.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, I don't like the way you said that. And then I'm going to get Bunu in goal to get the link to them. And then I'm going to get Upamecano.
Oh, you snake in the grass. I wrote Neuer. You've gone Upamecano.
Oh, I see. Yes.
I knew you were going to go back to Bayern with your little 4 Bayern players.
I couldn't help myself.
I wrote Soloff.
Yeah.
Technically a position change, but not really. And Araujo.
Oh!
You have not gone to the capital of Thailand.
I see what you did there.
That's a classic high school joke, that one, isn't it?
It was a prank when we did it because you'd actually just smack him in the nuts.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. You'd ask what the capital of Thailand was, and they go, don't know. You just
Whack!
punch him in the balls.
Kids are so dumb. As is a classic. Did you know that if your face fits over your, sorry, if your hand fits over your face, it means you've got cancer? Oh, kids, man.
Well, funny. This is so proper stupid stuff. Remember them little buttercup flowers? And you used to shine it under your chin and go, yep, you like butter.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
That's on me
Mate.
toast this morning, mate.
So strange. Yellow car, another classic.
What's yellow car?
You see a yellow car, you just punch someone.
Okay.
That's it. That's literally it.
Mate, kids are so stupid. We used to play Iron Arm in science. Do you ever play Iron Arm?
No, I didn't.
You take turns to punch each other in the arm until one of you gives up.
Oh, I have played that. We didn't call it that. We played Knuckles, which is the same thing, but you punch each other's hands instead.
I used to refuse to play Knuckles. That one was too far.
Mate, kids are so
Like, I could take playing Iron Arm and like you just punch each other in the arm until you give up. I was alright at that one. Knuckles was ridiculous. I like you fire a pound coin at someone's knuckles until they bleed. No, thank you. That one's good, where you put your hands out and you have to slap them, and if you have to move your hands out the way, but if they move before you move, you get a free slap.
Cheeky
that is a good one.
Cheeky slaps. Do you know what was really sad? Actually, I wanted in my team, instead of Montiel, to put in the shapeshifters.
I thought you were going to say the downfall of the kids these days with their TikTok. I've never played Knuckles or Iron Arm.
I wanted to use shapeshifter Frankie the Old, but it's like a mil. I don't have any coins left after buying Ibra. Stupid Ibra.
School was funny. My school went through a period of basically just gambling.
Interesting.
So some kids would go to school and then wouldn't have any lunch that day because they lost all their lunch money. But not like because some bully beat them up and was like, give me your lunch money. Like, never really played it. Yeah, so I don't know how they played it because I never really got involved. I quite liked going the chippy, so once they keep me £2, they'd play with 50p's and like they'd all put it in someone's hand. And I don't know what they did, but they'd like drop it on the floor, and whether it was heads or tails made someone go out.
That's mental.
I think maybe you had to call whether there was going to be more heads or tails, and if you got it wrong, you went out. And then he kept going until there was only one person left.
That makes sense. That's legit. That's legit gambling, that.
Yeah, and then they got all the 50p's. So some kids would take £2 dinner money in and go home with £20, and other kids would starve.
This one kid who's won a bunch of 50-50s is living the life, and all the other kids don't eat.
There was one lad who was so enterprising, and he used to like win the money and then get his mum to take him to Costco, where he'd buy crates of like Coke
and sell them.
And Dr. Pepper and stuff,
That's
and then he'd put it
legit.
in his bag buy them for 50p with the 50p's he'd won off everyone, sell them to people for £1 in school, and then gamble the quid to win more money to buy more stock.
That's business, mate. That is business.
Yeah, I went to his house once and he had one of them giant kiln jars full of pound coins. Must have been about 400 quid in there. He was like 14.
He had another bathtub full of the tears of children he'd won money off.
Yeah, absolutely wild. Some of them would like do deals with... I got so many ridiculous school stories. I don't know if they still do it. Do you remember you used to get EMA?
Nah, I don't know what that is.
When you were poor, basically, the government would give you 50 quid a week when you were in college.
Never had it.
But before that, all the kids who could get EMA used to get a dinner ticket, and basically the government paid for their school meals so the kids didn't starve. What Rashfords did, essentially, where they get it throughout COVID and the summer holidays and stuff because their parents can't afford to feed them properly. When you were in school. Anyway, they'd go in and get their ticket, but some of them didn't actually need it and their parents gave them dinner money anyway. So they'd go and sell it to some poor kid when he had 50p left because he'd lost it all. And they'd get an extra 50p to buy sweets, and that kid would go and get like a school dinner on this dinner ticket thing because they'd lost their £1.50 gambling.
It's so degenerate. It's so degenerate.
Like your mum sends you with £2 to go to Chippy, and you had a dinner ticket to get a school dinner. So you sell your school dinner ticket for 50p or £1 and then just go to Chippy and then the sweet shop as well.
That's
genius, mate.
So funny. Oh, dearie me. You don't really learn like business and stuff at school, but some kids just, I don't know, they just know it. I mean, they just like, they have a knack for making more money. Whereas like, no one teaches you that you can do that.
Yeah, fair.
Some kids just like, yeah, they'll buy loads of crisps and sweets and stuff and they'll turn up at the shop, or at the school and then sell them to people and then people will buy them. So it's like, yeah, well, this clearly works, so I'll keep doing it. Like, you read about like those kids who make like thousands of pounds selling sweets out toilets.
There's a kid in everyone's school in every year who does that.
Yeah.
There's got to be. It wasn't me, unfortunately.
Me neither, mate.
I need to pick my centre-backs and goalie, James. There's two ways I can do this.
Oh, yeah.
I can just pick some of La Liga players, or I can pick a La Liga player, to be honest with you, would get me chemistry. And then I could even go back to the Eredivisie to finish this off, but...
Sure.
Is that good? I mean, there's that Gertrude fella that I used to use in my Foot Champs team.
Solid player.
He's pretty good. That worries me. The goalie is what the problem is, and I think there was an SBC for the goalie, and I think I forgot to do it. I didn't.
Oh.
Well, there's a Matty Ryan. As you can tell, I am too busy telling stupid school stories and absolutely making this up on the fly.
The worst place to be, really.
Yeah, I need an AZ centre-back, which isn't happening. So I can't go Matty Ryan. I could go Gertrude. Do you know what I'm going to do, James? I'm going to risk it. If you hit me in the nuts, you hit me in the nuts. It's for the content. I'm going to go full Spanish, and it's going to be full Spanish Prem.
What the heck?
I'll have Flashback Laporte, Centurions as Pilaqueta. I'll just put the normal one in for now until I buy it to illustrate chemistry purposes. And David De Gea.
I am furious. I was split between De Gea and just pure La Liga, and I went pure La Liga. I wrote down Eder Militao, Koundé, and Alex Ramiro.
Lovely.
I'm angry.
Lovely. Well, there we go. Is that 2 full teams?
I think it is 2 full teams.
I've got a full team, James. Lucky for you, I'm absolutely awful at this game.
Yeah, lucky for you, you've got bloody Rudiger and flipping Kroos up top.
I've also got Ibra, because I've just popped him back in for Larson. Don't forget to do that. But let's get into a game of Icon Ibra. Squad Builder Showdown. Here we go.
Oh, baby.
What has happened? Oh, no. All my settings have reset. I love this game. Thank you. You're a good sport. Well done, EA. Well done.
Right, no, you can't let him start running.
I love this man.
We can't let him start running. Kill it! Yes, good tackle. Oh my god, I've play switched to completely wrong person.
Boom! Oh, I tried to do a Bateson. Oh, no.
Please. Oh, yes! I wanted to do it to him.
Oh, he's doing it to me. Not in a good way.
Someone get the ball! Someone switch to be taller. I see you! You're big and tall! What the heck?
Well, that...
Yeah, that was awful.
...was absolutely ligma.
That was terrible. Come with Ingress or you! Oh, he's pushing off the pitch.
Oh my crap! Oh, that's a great ball. That's a great goal.
Oh, yeah.
Two, a stinky one and a very good one. Fair enough.
That's yours, mate. Netball this!
Ref!
That's so terrible!
I'm too busy wet. He goes, and I'm crabbing.
This game's so bad.
Right, I'm scoring a kickoff goal, James. I'm sick of this.
Oh, God, he's actually going. No, stop him. Honestly, Rudiger nearly beat him to the ball. That's outrageous. Oh, God.
There's my goat.
Oh, God, he's actually sent me as well. That fake shot really worked through my body.
I hate this game so much. I can't be arsed.
What am I looking at?
Oh my god, I've read that so well. Oh my god, I give up.
Come on!
As soon as it left his foot, I could see that De Gea wasn't going to get it.
Yeah, he did not look interested, did he?
I've green timed it, and he's missed the ball, James! How can I green time nothing? I've green timed nothing, and now you're through on goal! Oh my god! How can I green time nothing? Nothing!
Oh, I'm dying, man. This game is so silly.
Please, anything. Flame me, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I can't remember the last time I scored a goal in Squad Builder Showdown. The only way I can score is kick-off goals. Go on, score again, James, so I can have another go at scoring. Please, as Pete. Please, as Pete.
No way!
Yes, DeMarcus!
No way has he got back to block that.
Go on, Cruz. Oh, Camavinga's knackered.
He is absolutely
This is our chance. Zlatan! Oh my god.
What a save, Bruno. You know what's coming? Brexit means Brexit! Oh.
I'll take the corner.
No, you won't.
I'll take the corner, ref!
This was such a
this is bloody
game.
ridiculous.
This game was awful.
This is what it's come to.
Oh, dear.
Hi, you've reached Oakley's phone. I'm sorry I can't take your call at the moment.
Just trying to get my new guest lined up. I've gone to voicemail. I need to win. I've got nothing left.
Well, what's your formation again? You had some funny business. A 4-3-2-1, right?
Oh, I've got 1 single million coins.
There is 1 million coins in here. Is there anything else expensive in there?
Yeah.
What else did you have?
Coit, Xavi Simons,
Oh, yeah.
Ibra, Rudiger.
Oh, yeah. And Cruz. Actually, do you know what? I'd rather get Cruz.
I'd rather you got Cruz.
I mean, I could get Cruz and some other things, to be fair. I'll go for the classic left back.
Oh.
And then I'll go for the right centre forward and your right centre back.
Jesus Christ, I'm just a little bit sick. The other right centre's Ibra. You got Jordi Alba, which is very sad, but there is De Gea and DeMarcus, and that's actually okay, and I've got coins left. Oh my god.
Oh, dearie me.
Right, there we go then. Goodbye, Jordi Alba. You're going to the same place as James's.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next time with Oakley or Atani.